Well, hello everybody, BugEater64 here, and today we are going to be flying the Airplane Heaven DC3 in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and we're going to be flying from Redbird, which is the Dallas Executive Airport outside Dallas, and we're going to be flying down to the coast at Galveston. We're going to be doing an FS Airlines flight, and we're going to be carrying both passengers and cargo. So, should be a relatively good flight. The weather is not perfect, but it is okay. There's going to be some clouds and some wind, but other than that, everything should go fine. In the background, you may hear some of my friends on Discord as we were doing flights at the same time, and one of those flights with my friend Cajun Josh, he was flying in X-Plane 12 where I was in Microsoft Flight Simulator, and he was flying the Challenger, and he was also going down to Galveston. So with that, we'll see how things go, and we'll catch you inside the aircraft. So let's get going. See you inside. Okay, so there's my flight plan. 237 miles. Now we're getting ready to leave Redbird, Dallas Executive. And you can see the weather is pretty cloudy, but then again, it's not bad at all, really. And we'll be cruising at about 180 knots when everything gets going. So let's get inside the cockpit. And you can see with the mod that the cockpit is much darker than it used to be. All right, so and let's get some power. We're going to go ahead and put ground power on. Battery.
Clearance delivery Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra IFR to Kilo Golf Lima Sierra, ready to copy.
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra is cleared to Kilo Golf Lima Sierra Airport as filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 5,000 feet.
Okay,
Departure
so
frequency is 125.2 squawk 7064.
set the
Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra cleared to
mixture
Kilo
to
Golf Lima Sierra Airport
full
as
rich.
filed. Takeoff runway tree 1 climb and maintain 5,000 feet.
Props.
Departure on 125.2 squawk 7064.
Go to left main for the left engine and right main for the right engine.
119.475 when ready to taxi.
Okay,
Good
so
day.
that looks set. And challenge to open. Okay, and our cruising altitude today will be 8,000 feet. So we're going to go ahead and preset that on the autopilot. Okay. Change that to GPS, and that one's already, whoops. Let's see here. We'll double check that. With that, let's go ahead. Get the beacon light on. First with the right engine, mesh, and there should be right. Okay. Looks like a good engine start. Blades are rotating. Alright. Okay, 2 good engine starts. Looks like we're in business. Get the inverter on, cockpit lights on. Let's see. Position lights on. Ground power off. Okay, so let's go down and take a look at this. So, okay, both engines are running well, warming up to where they should be. And looks like, all right. All right, so let's release the brakes and get on our way. Well, first of all, this is an FS Airlines flight, so and we'll get that out of the way while we activate it. Okay, we are ready to go. Except we got to release the lock on the tail wheel. Alright, let's get that done. Tail wheel lock is released now, so we can actually steer this bird on the ground.
Executive Ground Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra with uniform ready to taxi IFR.
Alpha Sierra, X-Ray Golf Sierra, taxi to and halt short of runway tree 1 via taxiway Charlie. Contact tower on 127.25 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway tree 1 using taxiway cross runway tree 5 Charlie X-Ray Golf Sierra.
Yeah, I've got to work on my controls again. My goodness. Trying to do the flaps and it's not going where I want it to. Instead of going in increments, it just seems to go anywhere it wants to. Told me cross 3.5. Well, let's see here. Well, the heck with this. Well, we got a runway right in front of us. I think we're just going to pull on that runway and fly away. Double check everything. Flaps are set for takeoff. I do not know why that vertical speed, landing speed indicator is still there, but it is. Let's add some power and get going. What is a vehicle doing on the runway? Yeah, way down there, there's a vehicle in the middle of the runway. Well, we'll give him a second. Okay, we'll release the landing gear safety latch. Otherwise, we won't be able to bring up the landing gear. Okay, so we are ready. Okay, we'll use our own runway.
X-Ray Golf Sierra, you are not cleared to take off.
No kidding, Harris. Alright, gears coming up. Throttles up. Autopilot on. And we want about 500 or 600 feet climb rate. Okay, turning back on course.
Regional departure Southwest 2842 Heavy is passing 1,200 feet, climbing 7,000.
And set the mixture down to
Southwest 2842
auto lean.
Heavy, regional departure altimeter 29er. 2 radar contact.
Bring
Continue
the
to
prop
tango,
RPM
tango.
back to about 23. And we'll bring the throttles back to manifold pressure of 33. Okay, so we are on our way. Everything, that was pretty awful takeoff, but everything appears to be working good. Okay, everything's looking good here. It's going to be a little dark in here because of the weather, but other than that, airspeed's good, climb rate is good. Yeah. Okay, so here we are on approach.
I don't remember X-Plane doing that, so that's new. We actually have rain on the windshield.
Yeah, it's Cajun Josh.
Supposed to
on
have
the
that. You
line.
normally have it on takeoff. When you're up in the air, you don't normally see it now. Now I do. Yeah, I definitely don't remember seeing this before, especially not up at higher altitude. So windshield effects are back in the Challenger, other than just when you're on the ground.
Huh.
That is new. Looks really good. Got streaks all over my windshield.
Okay, we are on the base leg of our approach.
Yeah, this looks good. I like it. I like having those effects on the window. Yeah, company aircraft will be coming in real quick to each other. You be there just a little bit. Where's the bridge?
We have got a problem. Okay, let's switch that back. Yeah, we've lost power in the right engine. It's still operating, but it's not producing a lot of power, and you can see yeah, the temp is very high on the right engine. Okay. We'll try to keep her running, hopefully until we can land.
Where are there new rooms? Question mark.
Let's go ahead and check. Okay, we are on final. Okay, so it's a long final. We're getting closer.
Oh shit, there's a boat! Fuck, it's an aircraft carrier heading straight for the shore. What's it doing?
Yeah, that's what they do.
That's pretty damn cool though. Like, it looks good, it's just gonna run right into the shore in a little bit, but hey, they're here now, that's kind of neat.
Okay, still got the autopilot on,
got plenty of
and
fuel.
it's trying to work against the sick engine.
Fuel pressure for both engines in the green.
Oh hell, the aircraft carrier's turning.
Yeah, they've been known to do that.
Well, it was cool as shit. It's like it's heading at high speed towards the shore, and I was like, well, okay, first iteration of the ships. It's you know, it's gonna hit the shore, but no big deal. I mean, this is the first time it's in there. No, this thing's doing a combat turn.
That's because it wanted to make waves for the surfers out here.
Alright, so
Okay, so we've got first degree of flaps. Since we've lost some airspeed, we'll go ahead and we'll get ready for the landing.
Takeoff Sierra 1268 at 5. Clear to land runway tree 2.
Thank you. All
Clear to
right.
land runway tree 2 X-ray Golf Sierra.
So
directly in front of me. So, autopilot off. The aircraft is mine. Gear coming down. She's not handling too bad, even though we've got a sick engine, so we'll let her fly with this
Aircraft carrier's
slight
turning completely
degrees
around now.
to the
Head back out
right,
the ocean.
and until just before touchdown. Watch our airspeed. Right now we're at about 100. We'd like to touch down between 80 and 90. Okay. Alright, landing lights are on, full flaps, and gears down and locked. Okay, over the threshold. Now let's try and keep it on the runway, which is easier said than done because I've got, oh well.
X-ray Golf Sierra, contact ground on 118.625.
118.625 X-ray Golf Sierra. Goodbye.
Okay. Wasn't pretty, but it was very safe. It's tuned to ground.
Ground Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra taxi to parking.
Alpha Sierra,
For
X-ray
Zero
Golf
Tango.
Sierra taxi to general aviation parking using taxiway Alpha cross runway 18 Alpha Bravo.
Taxi to fuel X-ray Golf Sierra.
Alright, we should be ready for anything now. Give me one notch flaps.
And I just cleared the runway.
And we are on, yeah, if we were here, we'd be on 8 Mile Final. If you were on VATSIM, so we'd be right behind you. Yeah, that's funny. Not even planned. No communication between your ops and mine, and yeah, that would have been real close.
Let's
Challenger is a lot quicker than me, so welcome to Galveston.
Close to me. About to cross over Houdini. Or Udip, and then Jerem we need to be fully configured by. Right, there's... Okay. Alright, we're not going to retrim. Alright, gear down.
Okay, so we'll get the aircraft parked.
Flaps to full. And that looks like we're going to be trimmed out perfectly.
There we go. Well, there we have it. You know, there's a saying that a boring flight is a good flight. And this one was relatively boring until we got pretty much on approach, and we started having some engine trouble with the DC3. Now, what was happening, I still had some power in the motor, but it lost power, and I think it was involving and probably a oil leak. There was not as much oil as was needed, and looking at the gauge there, it showed that we definitely had a deficit. So it lacked in power, and that made the handling, you notice towards the end there, even in autopilot, it was kind of tilted to one side. It was working to try to keep it straight and level, but it was doing the best it could. Once I turned off the autopilot and took over hand flying the aircraft, you could see how it bounced back towards the end there. But we were able to make a landing. My landing was just like my takeoff. It was not good, but we got her done. We got her down safe, and it went fairly well. So I'm not going to complain. The aircraft worked well. Everything was as it should be, and with the mod to it, it just makes the cockpit look great. I must say, I really like the looks of it with that black forward panel. So, all in all, a very good flight. I hope you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun bringing it to you. There was some wind, of course, with all those clouds, but all in all, the aircraft did a fine job. And so until next time, this is Bug Eater 64, and as always, please remember, safe flying.